Oh, can everybody hear me? I want to be sure that the network is not coming from me. Okay, so that means
I
Bukola
can
is
hear you,
having.
man.
Okay, that means that Bukola is having a bit of network glitch. The network has been quite erratic anyway. So please just exercise a little bit of patience. I'm sure she's trying to sort that out. I wish I could teach you people, but unfortunately, I don't have the skills to do that. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Balali. So let's just, I'm sure she's trying to figure it out. The rains has been a major factor with it's been a major factor regarding the network recently.
Can you hear me now? Good evening, everyone.
Yes, welcome back. We can
Oh,
hear you.
okay.
I was,
My
I was,
network.
yes, I was telling them that I wish I could teach them, but I can't teach them because I don't want to teach
I'm so
nothing.
sorry, my network.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Okay, so let me share my screen. I'm so sorry about that. That was my network. Okay. Can you see my screen, everyone?
Yes, it's up now.
Okay.
Just for us to have it as
Okay.
a screen. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sorry about the network. Okay, so I said before I didn't even know that the network was off, so I was already talking. Okay, so I said we are here because of social media, because we need visibility, and we need to know what is really causing us not to have the visibility we desire to have, or not to have what we want to have concerning social media. And I also say that Cost Transformation Academy is more of like a online business, and the reason why we could gather people, or we could gather customers, or we could speak to people is because of how well we use social media. Because if we didn't use social media, a lot of people won't get to know about us. And the mistake killing your visibility, there's a lot of mistakes that you might think, oh, I'm posting every day, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, my content is the best, and you are not seeing the results, you are not seeing the customers, or you're not even seeing the visibility you wish to have. Now, the biggest mistake is creating content for yourself instead of your audience. Now, a lot of us would think, oh, I'm creating content because I love what I'm doing, but you don't have a specific audience you're addressing. You don't have a specific people you are talking to. And it is very hard. I can tell you for a free that a lot of us would think, oh, this content is for education, and you are teaching teenager, you are teaching adults, you are teaching the old ones, so you don't even know the particular audience you have. So that's one of the mistakes that we make. Now, before you hit publish, ask yourself this three question: does this solve a problem? Content that addresses real pain points, earns real attention. Does this educate, inspire, or entertain? If it does not do that, if it does not do at least one of these, it won't be remembered. Now, the third one, I hope we are reflecting on this question. I'm not just reading it out. I want us to reflect. And if you can also write your answer on the chat box, do well to do that. Does it give people a reason to engage? Give your audience a clear prompt. Give your audience a clear prompt, a question, a challenge, a takeaway. So now, a lot of us might feel like we've created content, or you are yet to create content, or you are a new beginner to start creating content. Think about this. Does this solve a problem? The content you are trying to create, or the content you've created before, does it solve a problem? And now, the problem does not mean a real, will I say a real problem that you might think, oh, if I create a content, somebody must be inspired, must get a solution, or this or that. Do you know there are comedians, skit makers that do their skit and it solve a problem? You might think it's not solving your own problem, but there are people that is solving their problem. So let's try to understand that also. Is your content solving anybody's problem? You might be feeling depressed, or you might be feeling sad, and you just go online, watch all these comedians, watch people that are doing something, and you start laughing. It's already solving your mental problem as at that moment. Now, your own personal content, is it solving anybody's problem? Is it educating? Is it inspiring? Is it entertaining? So the second one is, after solving problem, is it educating someone? Is it inspiring, or is it entertaining? So in the sense of entertaining, is already solving somebody's mental problem that is feeling sad, or is feeling depressed. Now, does it give people a reason to engage. Think about that also. Now let's go to the next slide. The formula to use, how to position your content to attract attention. Please, if you're following, kindly drop a reaction. I love to see reaction. This ginger me to keep talking because I don't like to just talk and I not see reaction. We look as if I'm just talking to somebody that is not interested in what I'm saying. So if you are following, kindly do well to drop. Okay, thank you, Bonali. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so if your content does not capture attention in the few seconds, it gets ignored. I hope we get that. Now, sometimes when you're scrolling through social platform, you might decide to see a particular content and you just scroll off. Not because of the content is not worthy, or not because of the content is not as good as the person that did the content thought, but because it is not your own interest. Do you understand? Then you scroll up because it's not grabbing your own attention. So to position yourself in this social media era, you have to have a content that grabs attention, that grabs people thoughts, that, oh, what is this person saying? Let me engage. For example, this particular webinar, when I posted the graphics on my status, somebody told me and said, oh, I love the caption that you use. I love it because it's already give this attention that, oh, it's true, I'm posting and I'm not seeing result. Let me know what they are saying about this thing. Let me join because I want to gain more. Do you understand? So that is one of the things that you should think about your content when you are about to press, oh, let me submit this post, or let me post this. Is this particular social content, or is this particular content, or this educational content, is this going to grab attention, or people will just scroll off? Now use this 3-part structure every time: your hook, your value, and your action. That is very important. I can't say a lot about this, but you're still going to get on how to know a lot about social media when it comes to hook, when it comes to action, and when it comes to the value. Now, every post needs a strong opening, a clear payoff, and a direct call to action. Skip any one of these and your content lose its power. So if you don't have a clear hook, you don't have a clear value, you don't have a clear action, a lot of people will skip. Now you see a post, how to get visibility online. Then under the post, you see, click on this link and join. That is already an action point. But if you see a post and say how to get visibility online, and then that's what the person just posted, no call to action, no clicking on any link, you'll be the first person to ask, so what's this person saying? How can I even join? Then you start asking questions. And some people, because of a lot of people have low attention span, then they just scroll over and say, oh, this person is not serious. So when you are also trying to do a content, remember there should be hook, there should be value, and there should be action. I know a lot of us might not really understand the hook, value, and action, but you still get to know about that. Now let's move to the next. Okay. So, okay, before we move to the next slide, Dr. Sonia, are you on board?
Yes,
Dr.
I
Sonia?
am. Yes,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
here.
So, okay. Thank you so much.
I don't
Okay,
know,
so
for some reasons, I can't see your screen. I don't know.
oh,
Yeah,
okay. Let me try and.
I can't see your screen. Or is it me? Can
I'm not sure
anybody?
it's you. I think it's.
I can't see it
It's
too.
a general
Can you
Thank
see?
you.
problem. That's the same.
Can you see it now?
Yes, it's coming
My
up now.
network
Yes.
is. Oh,
No,
okay. Can you see it
Can you
now? I
imagine?
can
okay,
see it
I
over
can
here.
see you.
Yes, yes, it's
Yes.
there now.
Yes, we can
Thank
see it. So just make it
Okay.
the big screen.
Oh,
Okay, so
okay.
this was
Thank you
what you
so
were
much.
talking about.
Network is. Yeah.
Okay, the hook,
Network
value,
is
and
really doing
action.
so much.
Yes, it's
Yes.
been erratic.
Okay, so now that we can see my screen, so let me just rephrase a bit, then go to the next slide. I was talking on hook, value, and actions. Then you can see the graphics. The hook signify like a call. You can see that megaphone kind of thing. You can see the value, the bob, and you can see the action, the arrow. So whenever, and you see when you're on the road, you see this right arrow, and they'll say go to the left and right. So this is saying a action that you're supposed to take. So this is just a replicant of what I'm talking about, in case you can't see it previously. Now, I was saying also that when you are trying to post, make sure that this theory value chain is on board on every post you are trying to bring out. If you are even trying to bring out a comedy show, for example, let's say, for example, if there is a comedian in, if there's a comedian on this webinar, then you can decide to say, oh, after watching this, what do you feel? You see some people that will say, especially the skit maker, after watching, they will not say that react to this. A lot of people start dropping emoji, a lot of people start dropping stickers, a lot of people start dropping comments. So this prompts them to say, okay, after I've dropped this particular comedy show, I'm using comedy because I know a lot of us will feel like business, this. So I'm using a very simple part so that we can know that even while doing the little or the minor thing, we can still be intentional about it. That's why I'm trying to use comedy. I don't want to use business and start saying, oh, you have to put your account number. I know a lot of us already know about that, and I'm not teaching business here. I'm teaching social media. So I want us to look at it in this point of view that even the comedians, even people that are just doing content for content's sake, or they're just doing content because they want to entertain, they are putting in a lot of effort, telling people to react, telling people to comment. Now imagine you as a business owner, or you as somebody that is trying to build a personal brand, and you're not doing that in your own content. It's just going to be pointless, because now I'm watching your status, or I'm watching your post, and I'm not saying anything to do. I just watch it and then I move. So you have to have a hook, you have to have a value you are giving, you have to have an action that you want people to react to that particular comment or that particular video that you are trying to push out. Okay, so let's move to the next slide. Now, hook, value, action. I'm not sure a lot of us might understand what I mean by hook, or what I mean by action, what I mean by the word hook, because social media is ever learning. It's not something that you can learn today, everything. But giving you some of the insights now, you know that, oh, these are the mistakes. These are one of the things that I need to know. These are one of the things I need to understand, or I need to start utilizing. That will move me to the next slide. And Dr. Tony, you also have some things to say while I move to the next slide. Now, you post. Okay, Dr. Tony, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Go ahead, Bukola.
Oh, okay. So now, for a social media manager that I am, I even before, even before I started like being integrated into social media, I feel like, oh, I know a lot of things about social media because I like it. Now, even when I like it, I still feel like I needed to know more about it, because you might feel you know a lot of things, and there are still people that know more than you, that you don't know in the integral part. Some of the terms that I'm using, oh, hook, value, a call to action, a lot of us will be like, oh, I don't know what this is, I don't know how I can do this. I'm open already, I'm enlightened. I have to create a content that is valuable. I have to create a content that is educational, but I don't even know how to bring people on board to understand my content, also patronize my business, because I'm just creating. Now you see on TikTok, a lot of people are dancing, but even while they are dancing, there are comments under their comment section asking them, how much is it? How can I get it? Send me, where should I send the money to? How much is it? Let me send you my location. I need it to be dispatched. And you'll be wondering, is it not just dancing? What's the person doing that is different from what I am doing? And you're forgetting that the person have used call to action. The person have used a lot of social media terms that even you are surprised that how is this person doing it? So because of this, aside from a lot of things I've said now, there's still a lot to learn. And even after this slide, there's still other things that we can still learn, that I still have on this slide that we can still learn. So that's why I'm introducing us to this ready to go beyond the basics. I can't remember, and I think it's solution that said that he is just using social media. He wants to know more about social media. I can't remember the person now, but or someone, no, I don't think it's solution. I think it's one person that said, I'm sorry that I'm not good with names. So the person said, oh, I'm been posting, I'll still post in the evening, I'll still post in the night, I posted in the morning, which is a very good thing. But are you gaining from that post? Is it resulting to is it bringing results? Have you seen results while posting? So that's why I'm introducing you to this course that you can take, and you'll be able to get more about it. So um I know that we can see my screen and a lot of people can read through my screen rather. So I'll just leave the photo into it and just say more about it. Then I'll move to my next slide. We still
Okay.
have
So
a lot of things to talk about.
yeah, let me take it on from there. Now, from what Bukola
Yeah.
said, the truth is this particular insight about this full course is two ways. Two ways, because the first way is that you acquire the skill of being able to. Bukola, can you go to the previous slide? This is the second one. I need you to go to the previous one about the course. Now, the course is just 20,000 naira, and it has 8 whooping modules, and you also are going to get a certification for that course. But as usual, what we always do is that once you are able to make your payment within the next 24 hours, you get it at a whooping 50% discount. So you can actually start to gain the knowledge for yourself. But most importantly, guess what? You can actually acquire the skill. A lot of companies, a lot of businesses, a lot of people are busy, but you can't also throw away visibility and having social media skills. Whether you like it or not, it has come to stay. How did I start gaining visibility and all of that on social media? In 2010, somebody introduced me to Facebook. And she just said it's a platform where you can get to connect with friends and all of that. And of course, I joined, but something in my head just told me this is beyond just being on a platform. Nobody even told me, nobody gave me an hint or anything. But what did I do? I made up my mind that I could use this for a better purpose. So, what did I start doing? I started with posting content of whenever. Okay, so yes, initially I started with posting myself. I think at about that time I was pregnant. So if you go down my Facebook, you want to do a proco, that is what you see. But at some point, something just told me that I could use this thing for better things. So what did I start doing? Whenever I go for events, then there were no free events everywhere. It is paid everywhere. So I will then take my notes digitally, then take a picture of me at that event and post. Sincerely, I didn't know the implication of what I was doing. I just felt that, okay, I love to teach, I love to share knowledge, I love to help other people gain insight. And that was how I started. And within 2010 and 20, no, so I wasn't active 2010 there, but 2021, what am I saying? No, 2011 to 2018, I was very, very consistent in my posting. As at that 2018, you don't even want to know. Like my visibility was blinding. I can hardly go anywhere and people would not recognize me. Because it was as serious as people would start telling me that, oh, we couldn't make that training, but we are very sure that you'll be there. We'll be waiting for your content. Long story short, yes, I'm very hardworking. Yes, I do stuff. Yes, but guess what? It is not just about what you can do. And it's not just about the quality of people you know. It's about the quality of people who knows you and have been able to see the value of what you have been able to do. So if you learn this, so some people can go through these routes. Take your time. Is an 8 weeks course. Learn the nitty-gritty, the step-by-step of the course. Acquire the skill. So this one looks like a crude route, but trust me, in the long run, it's going to pay you because you're also going to have your certificate at the end of the day. And then we're going to be having live sessions where we have in-depth questions. Now, go to the next slide, Bukola. Now, for those of us, so you can please share the graphics on the group. We will share the graphic on the group once you are done. Go to the next slide. Now, there are some people that are like, I don't have that energy. Like, I don't have that energy. Like, you don't understand. I'm into so many things and everything. Now, we have can you make the screen full screen? We have the done for you services. We have the done for you services. So some other people are like, I'm very busy, but you know what? You can help me manage my social media. We also have that. And it's as little as 50,000 in a whole month. We can actually help you do that. Now, already we have a client that is based in, she's a Ghanaian, she's based in Kenya. What? She just sends us what she wants us to do, and then we are able to provide her with the support that she needs. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to drop the brochure for the done service. Whichever one you pick, remember the course, if you pay within the next 24 hours, instead of paying 20,000, you can pay 10,000 naira. And it's a certified course. Don't worry, we're going to share something new happened to core skills. We are still keeping it in the hiding, but as we speak to you, our content for the next Bukola, for the next 3 weeks, we have content for the next 3 weeks. And it's because
yes,
Bukola is a social media excellence part. She's the one that you see in the course, because like I told you, I am not the main facilitator. Thank you so much for dropping the account details, Deborah. So, but the truth is that we don't wake up and say, what are you supposed to do? No, we already have a calendar. Like I said, we have content for the next 3 weeks, back to back already. So, Bukola, you want to then continue with tonight's conversation, but all the details will be dropped in the group so that we won't waste so much of our time and we won't make the call too long. So reach out to any of the admins for the account number, for whatever you need. We'll be willing and ready to serve you. So over to you, Bukola. Take it on. Thank you. Okay, so I guess she's having a bit of network issues again.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
So,
can you see my screen?
Right. So not yet, because the notification that we are getting is that you left.
I'm here.
Put it that way. All right, fantastic.
I think it's the other
device.
Okay, so you can see my screen, right?
You want to have the full screen, yes. It's not yet on the full screen. Okay.
Can you still see my screen?
Your screen not gone.
Oh, okay.
Your screen is.
I don't know what.
Okay, it keeps saying left.
Yeah, I think I'll have to just use the you'll just help me to manage that part, because it's whenever I'm trying to put it very bright, it's just
okay.
Yeah.
Is the bandwidth.
So I'll just use it on this. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so but you can see my screen, right?
Yes, it's coming on.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on.
Okay, so I'll just use it like this. Yeah.
Okay, so
okay.
We can just
okay. So Dr. Tony already said a lot concerning what we have on board. Can you hear me, please? Okay. Yeah, I think it's the weather that is just making the network too.
Yes, we can loud and clear.
Yeah. Okay. So Dr. Tony already said a lot about let me go to the previous one. A lot about the social media course and also the help to do, or will I say offer to do for you. And you can learn for a day, or you can learn even in 1 year, 2 years. And why am I saying this? Social media is a platform owned by numerous people. We have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have Twitter. Twitter is owned by Elon Musk. It has different different style that I used to manage its own social platform. We have Instagram that is owned by Meta. They have the way they do their thing. It's not the same as Twitter that is now called X. So why am I saying this? Today, a particular social platform can decide that, oh, I want to change the interface of my app, or the interface of my social platform. And then if you don't know, or if you don't read, or if you're not conversant with what is going on in the social media trend, then you are confused that, oh, how then do I do this? So for example, if we know about Twitter, that's X. I started using, I think Twitter was one of the app I started using before I integrated into other social platform, and I was able to understand it. Now, X was a platform that everybody come on board and then drop your thoughts, and then that's all. You decide to say whatever you want to say. If you want to say about your family history on X, you are open. That's Twitter. A lot of people might not know that it's called X now. Now, when Elon Musk decided to buy this particular app, there's a lot of things that change. It started paying people. Now, the more you tweet, if you are verified, the more you tweet, the more the money that you get. I don't know if you understand. Now, if you tweet and your tweets go viral, or if you post on Twitter and your tweets go viral, you have like numerous views and all, then you get a particular amount, even if you are not popular. That's the good thing about X. Now, why am I saying this? If you are someone that have not been using that particular social platform very well, you won't know that this is happening, because you don't know how to use it. That's why I'm saying that even if we decide to take this webinar from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. today, we can still get to know every integral part on social media. So if you are still one of the people that will love that, oh, I still need to know, I've not gotten other things, you can do well to take this course, and then you will see what we are doing. A lot of people are on our course presently, and they are really gaining from it. Now, the other one that we talked about, which is the help need, their business owners, their school owners, they are busy people that, oh, I can't do all this. Even if I take this course, I will still not have the time to do it by myself. I need somebody that can do it for me. That is why the social media management agency is available for a lot of us. Now, if you can't do it by yourself, we are also here. Just imagine someone like me saying all this, and I decide to say, oh, bring your social media page or your Instagram page. Let me help you to undo it so that you can get visibility. You should know that yes, there's something. What we have to offer you, we offer you social media management, content creation, personal branding, LinkedIn optimization, and a whole lot of things. Sorry, please, if you are not muted, please mute your mic. I can hear some sound, please. Okay, Felix, I think you are the one. Please kindly mute your mic. Okay, so now I think we are able to get. I just wanted to say more on it so that we'll know that this is really important. Now, a simple strategy to start getting real results. I already said that this webinar is not done yet. We still have other things that I'm still going to talk about, like results comes from system, not random posting. I wanted to talk more on that. It's not about, oh, I'm posting every time, I'm just posting whatever I want to post, is my life, let me just post. No. Now, especially if you want to gain the juice part of the social platform you are using, but if not, then you can decide to post and say, now me open the page, I can do whatever I want to do, I'm not posting for anybody, which is quite understandable. But if you want to gain something from it, or you want to be visible through social media, you need to identify your target audience, know exactly who you are speaking to, their problems, their language, and their goals. Know who you are speaking to. You can't speak to everybody. Sorry. Create content that solves their problem. You have to also create something that solves their problem. Build every post around a real need your audience has. Now, if you are selling something, let's say, for example, you are selling food, and then you are yeah, let's say food or something, and you're selling food, and you are not posting about food, and you're posting other things. When you come to your page, you call yourself a food vendor, and you have a page, and then when somebody open your page, you are seeing other things. Let me say this: I'm somebody that also do food on the side. Now, I started with my previous TikTok. I was posting my face, and I was posting my food, and I thought of it that I can't be preaching and not do what I'm preaching. I decided to open a new account for my own self to post what I want to post, or to talk about social media like this, and open another particular page for my food business, so that when you open that particular app, you scroll. If you're not seeing customer review, you are seeing food. If you're not seeing food, you are seeing customer review. If you're not seeing that, you're not seeing anything. Is it that food, or you're seeing something that is related to food? So you can then see that every post is around my audience. My audience is for food lovers. Open this page and see food. Let's take Dr. Toyin, for example. A lot of us are following Dr. Toyin. If you go to her page, you cannot see her sitting down and start eating and saying, "Oh, come and buy food." No. Even if she posts for somebody that, because there was a time she posted my graphics, but you know that, oh, she posted it because of someone, and that's not something that she will post again the next day, or she'll keep posting. That's not her business. Do you understand? So she have things that you will check on her post, and you know that, yes, this is Dr. Toyin, this is what she's doing. You can't see her posting, "Oh, I ate egg today," or this how to fry egg. No, that is not our call. So when you are creating content, create a content that it is for your own audience. And the next one is stay consistent with a content plan. About that content plan, there is a way you need to draft your content plan. If you enroll for our social media course, then you see that. And also, consistency is the key, and that is the most hard part of it. Even me that I'm speaking right now is something that I'm also struggling with, because to be consistent in social media is no fit, especially if you are the one handling your page. That's where we also come in, if you want somebody to handle it for you. So being consistent is also key, because what you are doing every day, that's what they will know you for. But if you're coming once in a while, people then tends to forget. Now, okay, so a plan remove guesswork and keeps you showing up. So when you are consistent and you have a plan to back up, you will hear Dr. Toyin say something like, "Oh, we already have a content that I want to post for the next 3 weeks." Even if we decide to sit indoor for the next 3 weeks, there's something that we have for our audience, because there is a plan. We've already set our plan. So it is one thing. If you are not taking anything from this webinar today, remember, be consistent in whatever you are doing in your social media journey, in your social media platform or your page. Be consistent with whatever you are doing. There's this popular thing that people say, even if you are consistent with rubbish, sometimes your rubbish can be the best for other people. So yes, so if you gain something from this webinar, before we go to the summary and before we go to question and answer, because I know a lot of people might still have answer, please do where to react. I've been speaking for the past 1 hour now. Please react to this. Thank you, Yusman. Yusman has been reacting. Thank you. I owe you I don't know, but yeah, thank you, Yusman. If you're getting something, we have over 10 people here. Please, if you're getting something from me, let's do it to react. Okay, Yoande, thank you so much. Thank you, Kikelamo. Thank you, Felicia. Thank you, Dr. Toyin. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. Now, the summary of everything we've said today: engagement comes from strategy, not just posting. I reiterated that a lot. You have to. Thank you so much. Thank you. I said that a lot. Engagement comes from strategy, not just posting. Create content your audience needs. I mentioned on this like never before today. So just know that you have to have an audience to whatever you are doing, and create content for your audience, not just what you want to share. Create something for them. Use strong hook, valuable content, and clear call to action. Consistency and a content plan drive long-term results. Consistency and a content plan drive long-term results. Being consistent is, I don't know, it's just the best, and it's one of the things that can move us to the next level. I know that it's not. I like to say a lot. I like to say things that people are also struggling with. I'm not the kind of person that will just come on board and tell you, oh, do this, do this. I know that it might be a little bit hard because staying online and also being active real life is a lot. And you know how social media is. You can decide to use it for your own good and also use it in the wrong way. So using it for your own good and being consistent about it is a lot of work, I must say. But when you are consistent, you will definitely get results. Yes. So thank you so much. And we'll move to our next slide. If you have a question, you have a suggestion, you have something that you want to say, or you didn't get clarity on concerning everything I've said. We've talked on over 10 slides. Now this is the 10th slide. And you have something that you think, oh, you didn't say this, or I needed clarity. How am I supposed to do this? Please do well to drop your question in the chat box. And I'm going to give 2 people to say something live also. Okay, my eyes are on the chat box. If you have any question, let's yes. Odebumi said consistency is key. I love that. Okay. How do I know what the audience wants? That's I love that question. How do I know what the audience wants? Okay, any other question before I answer that? Usman said, how do I know what the audience wants? Okay. Any other question? Okay, in the meantime, while we are still brainstorming on the question we love to ask, let me answer you, Smart. How do I know what the audience wants? One thing first is, what are you doing? What is it you are doing? If you can answer, if you cannot, I'll still just say what I want to say. What are you doing? Now, when you say, how do I know what your audience wants? Just think about, oh, okay, I'm selling something, or um I'm giving advice, or this is what I'm doing, or this is what I want people to know about me. Then you search, because I don't want to just say a generic word because I don't know what you're doing now. But when you search about your audience from other people, they say you learn from other people. You don't just learn from your own self, you learn from other competitors. It's good to learn from your competitors. Don't just think, oh, because they are my competitors, let me just overlook them. I can see other people are asking some question. I'll reply that in a while. So now, you smile. What are you doing? What is the thing that you're doing? What are other people talking about what you're doing? What are people saying that they need about that particular thing? Then you know what to give your audience. That's what I can say. If you want to learn more, take our course. Take our course. So let me give you everything that people pay for. So yes. So I think I've been able to like give you a question to think on that. What are people saying about the particular thing you are doing? What are their complaints? What are people saying? That is when you know what they want. Are people complaining? Are people saying they should change it? You see people who say, oh, I'm doing this business because there is a lot of people that don't. Okay, let me just look for a particular business now. Let's say, for example, when Uber came, a lot of people feel like, oh, people used to complain, taxi drivers will talk to you anyhow, taxi is not comfortable. Okay, how can I create something that I read about how Uber came to life even before in Nigeria, but because of time, I don't want to go into that story. So the person thought, oh, I could not find any taxi around this place because they were on holiday, and he thought, okay, why can't I create a particular method for people to use even while there is holiday, even when there's no holiday, and they can just order it and be in their comfort zone. That was how Uber came to life. And when Uber came to life, you already know what the audience wants, and he started advertising about it, and it became a global business. So what is the thing that you are doing and you know people are complaining about? Then you start talking about it, then you start posting about it. That's when you know what your audience wants. Now, this person said, Roslyn said, please, how do I do call to action with a post? I won't be able to answer that one. I'm so sorry. Not because I don't want to, but it's just like teaching everything on the course. So you can please do well to take our course. I'm sorry, yeah. Can please do it to take our course. To know your call to action with a post. do a critical cost, and then you get to know more about that. Now, how consistent? So what? Okay, how consistent can one be? Okay, okay, once a week, twice a week, thrice a week, once a month. This is tricky, but you can decide to be consistent every day. You can decide to be consistent every. Okay, I think the story wants to say something. Dr. Tony, can you hear me?
Yes, I
Do
can hear
you?
you. So I wanted to, yes, I raised up
Okay.
my hand because I wanted to give Usman a hint. So number one is, what problem do you want to solve for people? You have to be very clear about that, because you don't just go, especially if you want to be. So being a content producer does not mean you just be dropping any random thing anyhow. That clarity is very, very important. Who am I? What problem am I called to solve? Yeah. If you don't get the clarity of that, you just be posting all sorts of content impulsively, without a plan, without the template. And this is what the first module will help you to clarify for the course. For example, one thing about Dr. Toyin is, my name is now synonymous to core skill. If you want to learn any major skill that is relevant in this time and age, that is the problem I'm called to solve. Why are we on this call? It's because we are learning about a core skill that is relevant in the 21st century, which is the use of social media. So, and the core skill, that is why I can't be boxed into teaching just something that has to do with the classroom, the four walls of classroom. While there are a lot of core skills that people are learning in the classroom, there are a lot of core skills that people are learning outside of the classroom. In education, there's not something known as the KSA. For every element of things that is supposed to be turned out, knowledge, skills, and attitude, they form the bedrock of anything you want to do whatsoever in life. So it's very important for you to even gain clarity of who you are. So we also have the camp accountability program, where we would help you to discover your real self. One of the reasons why a lot of people struggle in life is because they've not been able to identify who they really are. What is their core strength? They've not understand the concept of ikigai. That is, what is your passion, your mission, your vocation, and your profession. So these things are deeper than you just showing up or appearing. So you need to be able to have that deep understanding. Then I also want to touch on the aspect of the person that was saying, how consistently should you post? Now, I think your consistency needs to be tied to purpose. Your consistency needs to be tied to purpose. Do you even have a goal? When I mean goal, what exactly do you want to achieve? Do you have a goal for yourself personally? Do you have a goal for yourself business wise? Because you can be posting consistently randomly and it does not add up. Have you been able to sit down to retrospect and reflect? A lot of us, the first 6 months of the year has gone. Can you put pen to paper? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the things I've achieved in this year. So, guys, don't let me just take all of your time, because me, I can take you to where you don't know. But let's come back to social media. Because if you say consistent, we post every single day, but we post just one post, and every single post has been thought through. Every single post is intentional. The ideation, the creation, the timing that we post. We don't post early in the morning, because who would be checking phone early in the morning except an unserious soul? Except maybe we are posting something that is not serious. And that's why you see us post very early on Saturday morning, because we know people are in bed. They take up their phones very early on Saturday morning just to chill before they stand up to get started with their day. We post Sunday evening because, so all of these things are strategic. So even if we say post 5 times in a day, they play. If you are not posting purposefully, you will just be exerting energy. And that is where the place of people get tired. Like they do things and they're like, it's not working. Because there's always a strategy. There's the intention, there's the strategy, and then there's the execution. If you want to jump from intention to execution, you are joking. If you want to move from intention and not take through the process, you are playing. So there are some fundamental things you need to really, really learn about yourself. Then, as an offshoot of the knowledge you had about yourself, you can then begin to, because your business is an extension of who you are. The word organization stems from the word organism. If you don't understand yourself as a person, whatever business you want to run cannot be sustainable. Let me drop it there. I dropped my pen. Bukola, sorry for taking your time. Thank you.
I was about to say, Dr. You don't go into mentorship, please. Can you-
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear
Can you
you.
please? Oh, okay. So I was about to say, Dr. Tony, please don't go into don't go into mentorship. We're still on social media, but I know that a lot of us were able to understand what she's saying. So I'll just say something on that consistency also. As Dr. Tony said, it depends on what you are trying to give at and depends on your value. But I will recommend, as someone that is a social media person, that if you want to be visible on social platform, for a starter, you have to be very consistent. And now I'm talking posting every day if you want, posting twice, 3 times a day if you can. It's not compulsory, but it is necessary. And that does not define your metrics anyways, but it is something that you can do that will bring the visibility more if you can. So yes. Okay, so moving to the next, I hope you can still hear me, please. Any other question before we move to the next slide? Okay, I saw one message now. Miss said Miss Bukola be like Dr. Toyin was not supposed to mention strategic posting stuff. Let them research the course and get that insight. Sorry, she already gave us for free. She gave you for free, but there's still more to learn. Yes. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. If there is no other question, but if there is, we can still squeeze in one before we move. Now you can follow Dr. Toyin on all our social media platform. You can do it to snap this, then the follower if you want to see how things go behind the scene. Yes. So do us to follow on all social platform: Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, Facebook, name it, we are there. So do us to follow Dr. Toyin. And also you can also follow me if you like what I do or you like the way I facilitated. Yeah. My name is Bukola Alonge, so you can do it to follow me on all social platforms: Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok. Yeah. So if I have any other question, if not, the person wants to ask any question. So I will stop sharing my screen now. If you don't have question, I will just allow one person to say something, and that will be Mastermind. Please, Mastermind, can you hear me? And that's because it was on board, but we could not introduce himself. So I'll just give him this opportunity to say one or two things. But if he's not still, oh, okay. Yes, definitely. You can message me anywhere. We'll reply to you. We are everywhere. Okay, Mastermind is not here. Okay. Okay. Odebumi, can you please unmute your mic? Can you hear me, please? Odebumi, please unmute your mic. Okay, I'm not sure the person can hear me.
Okay. Yes, I can
Oh,
hear
oh,
you.
oh, okay. Thank you so much for
About
joining. So,
me.
yeah, I just want to
Thank
hear.
you.
Yeah, I just
Okay,
want to
thank
hear
you so much.
some things from you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ms. Bukola. God bless you.
Yeah.
The seminar is an interesting one, and I think I've been able to pick some things in the seminar. God
Yeah.
bless you.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yes. One thing I'm just trying to social media. There's this way you can link up your social media handles so that you don't keep on posting on each and every one of them. Can you help us with that strategy that if I post on Facebook, I will link it with the Instagram page and which other one? Okay, TikTok. Can they be linked together at once so that you don't end up pasting on each one of them at a particular time?
Yes, definitely. I love that question. Definitely, it's possible, and you get to know about that because it's possible. It's very possible. Yes, it's possible. There are tools. That's why I was saying that you can't learn everything right now. There are tools for that you can
Okay.
use. Yes, it's possible. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Okay. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Okay, so I'll be expecting you to do well to sign up or to enroll, then you can get to know about that. There are tools for you to just
Okay.
post on a particular um platform, then it goes across all social platform. Thank you so much. Thank you. Dr. Tony, do you still have anything to say? So our admin, we have our admin on board in the person of Deborah. She can just close in for us.
Okay, so Deborah, close out for us. It's been a long day. Bukola spent, in fact, so much time on this call. Not too much, though. 1 hour, at about 1 hour, 25 minutes. Yes, because she's passionate about it. So, Deborah, please close us out and then we'll call it a day. Thank you, everyone, for joining and have a lovely night.
Thank you so much. Is Deborah on online?
Yes, I am. Good evening,
Oh,
everyone.
good
Can
evening.
you hear me, please?
Yes,
Okay.
I can hear you.
Yeah, so thank you to everyone that joined the call. Thank you for spending your evening, part of your evening with us. And we hope that everything that has been said and everything that has been said by Bukola, I hope we really put it into play and also consider the cost because it's actually very important. As she had said, that is we're actually in the social media era. So for us
Mm.
to remain relevant and valid, that's the best option to do. And I can even vouch for it that your money is not going to go to waste and 100% assurance that you're going to get the value for your money. So good night, everyone. I'll be expecting you all to sign up for this, and I know God will provide for every one of us.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank
Good night,
you.
everyone. Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much. Good night, everyone.
Good
Thank
night.
you. Thank you very much.